Hi guys, sorry, somebody was trying to call me, so as I was trying to cut the phone, I mistakenly pressed on finish live stream. So guys, as I was saying, our friends from Nigeria are using their social media platforms to do much better things, you understand? There are content creators from Nigeria at the moment who are sharing opportunities. And let me tell you something. For me, what I just see is people who don't have time for seriousness. Because do you know that some of these people who live in the diaspora can even work as your agents and allow you to be monetizing your content from Zambia? That's how Nigerians have been doing it. Instead of you just every time you come to Facebook, you're watching A, you're watching B, you can be busy creating videos showing us about Zambia. People want to see the places that we can tour in Zambia. I used to talk about YouTube a lot, and many Zambians right now are on YouTube. They're getting at least 10,000 kwacha. But Facebook is also a platform for you to make money. But you'll find that the Zambians in the diaspora, they're few. Of course, there's very good ones who are professional with what they do. Yeah, they're working as lawyers, they're teachers, they're nurses, they're doctors. And we have other people like pharmacies. Recently, we had a Zambian launching his own pharmacy in the UK. And the mayor of the area where he stays in London is the one who even opened that pharmacy for him. We have other Zambians as well who have companies, but want to be away from social media because they don't want a Zambian to pull them down. One of the Zambian women I respect so much was sharing with me that one of her friends, that they've been friends for a long time, she used to cover some work for her, help her, so that this lady is doing well, has bought a house. She called CQC anonymously, reporting lies, saying this woman doesn't treat workers well, they sleep in tents, this and that, da. They came to inspect her, found it was a lie. And the thing is, when somebody calls anonymously, they can call using private number. So the hatred that you see on Facebook, it doesn't just end on Facebook like, oh, Zambians in the UK, they're arguing. It goes as far as reporting each other at workplaces, reporting each other at businesses. Those days, Zambians who didn't have papers, they used to be reported. There's a time this man that I know very, very well was reported by fellow Zambians, reporting to say, Uyumuntu takweta my papers. And they followed him. Luckily for him, when he put in an application, that situation made him have his documents in the UK. If it was up to them, many of the Zambians in the diaspora, they are very wicked. You understand? They would even make sure that people are back home deported because that's what they want to see. Yeah? That's what they want to see. They don't want to see a Zambian rise. They don't want to see a Zambian doing well. A Zambian comes to Zambia trying to stand even in politics. The ones in the diaspora are the ones who will be fighting the person. Hey, what are you doing there? Here, you just clean. Here, you just do this. Here, you just do this. The person is in UK here. Comes to tell you people, there is opportunities here. Hey, it's a lie. Hey, this person is doing this. Hey, this person is doing this. I've never seen that with Nigerians. I've never seen that with Nigerians. Many of the people who are in this country, who are Nigerians, if you see how they are pulling each other. I even know Nigerians who, because there was a time, Nigerians, they started using student visa to come into the UK. And they came in numbers. Just in 2022 alone, by December, nearly 40,000 Nigerians came. Indians, oh my God. They compete, India and Nigeria in the UK. Last year alone, this December, 35,000 Nigerians came. How many Zambians came? 35,000 Zambians. 10,000 are on this page, reading comments, laughing. Kiki. Others are on that page. The other are on that page. The other are on that page. You understand? Yet our other African countries, Kenya, Congo, Malawi, at least they are united. Zimbabwe, at least they try. East Africa, Tanzania, they help each other. But for us, I don't know what spirit this is. Until somebody, they'll even come to Facebook, hey, tuamupwisha, hey, tualamu mona, na company yako tuamupwisha. And I'm thinking to myself, I've followed Nigerian pages for many years. Like, they don't have been among the Ghanaian community. A Ghanaian arrives today. They sit the person down. Charlie, here where you've come. It's time to settle. Do you have a wife home? Settle. If possible, even, connect them. They go to this party, that one is single, this one is single. Before you know it, a person who has been in UK 4 years is already married, is already settled, is already settling in their documents. But for us, somebody is in this place. Hey, the whole Facebook will know the papers the person has. The whole Facebook will know whether they have papers to stay in that place or not, because of the tug of war, which keeps on going. Provoke me, I provoke you. Provoke me, I provoke you. And it's not nice at all, because what we are doing is embarrassing ourselves. How many Nigerians are coming to the UK, and you see them on Facebook, they are talking about, hey, this, hey. There was one Nigerian guy, he gave interview permission to, is it Sky News, telling them that Nigerians, the reason they come here is because they just want a way to enter this country. They don't even want to do the courses they're doing. They're just here to bring their families to settle. The whole internet was fighting that guy. If that guy, they had even met him somewhere, if he was even in Nigeria, yeah, that guy, he would have been in a mess. Because of that guy's interview, the UK government decided to cancel the students from coming with their dependents. Because of that guy's interview, the UK government cancelled for any student who is coming to the UK. If you are coming here for your masters, after you finish, you leave. Everybody was angry with that guy, because he thought he was just talking about, us, we don't really have to come here. It's because our politicians, Nigerians, some of them are kwatamataki. We don't have to come here as students. It's just that our politicians, they are crafty. So that's why we're coming here to America or to UK to stay. He thought he was doing Abasungu a favor, but he doesn't know that Abasungu, you have to, when you're honest with them, you tell them the truth, then they'll work on that. Do you know that the way people, these same ones were talking, the Zambians, hey, company, hey, company, what do I do? Do you know that the UK government acted upon everything that people were saying? And they said, anybody who is coming to the UK, you don't bring dependents. But Nigerians are not affected. You know why? Because they came in numbers. It's you now, the Zambians, who want to come now, who are just finishing your English or what. Maybe you've just managed to secure your money for your ticket. You're the ones who will be affected. The Nigerians have already entered because they saw it coming. But our own, everyday kitty. Everyday kitty. And I don't understand why it should be so. You find somebody is in Africa, they can even tell you a fake life history of somebody. Somebody inboxed me the other day. He said, I want to have a baby with you. I was post the post. I was like, who are you? I heard that you like having children with different men. Why? Because the people, that few set of people from UK are the ones who started talking that rubbish, trying to portray a negative image which doesn't even exist. And they'll continuously do that. Every woman who is doing well is into prostitution abroad. Every woman who is confident did not get their wealth genuinely. Everybody is being fought left, right, and center. Today is this one. Tomorrow they'll be on that one. I met Zambians in America who are successful. Some of the people even come to Facebook to say, I'm living good. What they are living is nothing. Their houses. I said, I don't meet you on Facebook, said, hey, for somebody to come and destroy what I've worked hard for here in America. Never. The person refused. Never. Febi saying Ghanaians are good people. I was among the Ghanaian people. That's how come you see my accent is like that. Ghanaians are the ones I've been among. And every day, I used to see them. Somebody will come. Visit us. So the person has come. Ah, Charlie, when did you come? Ah, welcome. Oh. That person, within that few months, the person will drive. The person will have a car, will have a job. They've already lined up on the opportunities for them. Charlie, welcome. Oh. Here you've come to work. Charlie is like, except here you've come to work. They will help each other. But to us, you'll find that even the one who helped you, you are even having meeting to gossip. But look at them. Hey, imagine my auntie who has been doing her business for more than 15 years. Somebody comes in from Zambia. Recently, the person now wants to compete with a woman who's been in this country for near 30 years. Look, she stayed in a nice house. As she's just putting us in a two-bedroom. Why? Because this is what the spirit that is among us is very bad. People are even scared to communicate with. You'll find that somebody who's in Africa knows everything about someone who's in UK, who's even in hiding. Knows about anyone who's in America. They know everything. Because they call just to find out. And start sending messages to different blogs. That's why I keep on saying life is spiritual. You come to social media, you flaunt your lifestyle. I'm doing this, I've got this car, I'm doing this and this and this present. Me, I thought, oh, I'm celebrating what God has done. People are wicked. And they will make sure they finish. And they are not prayerful. You are not even prayerful. They will work hard to finish you. That's why I chose the path of prayer. Because I know that many people are wanting to see how many of us will fail. I celebrated my 20 years. But somebody is there working, say, how can... Imagine that guy, if he did not come and tell us with his mouth that a blog followed him to say, please, can you expose this woman? We want to bring her down. Imagine. You want to bring someone down. You don't know the fruits of their labor. You want to bring someone down. You don't even know the people who are depending on that person. You want that person to lose their job, to lose their business. You don't even know the people who depend on that. But working hard every time. And it's not going to stop among the Zambian people, unfortunately. Some of the people I met in America, I was shocked. Go to their apartments. People, Zambians in America, they are comfortable. I said, I've never seen this. I said, for who? My cousin, when I was meeting her, she's never posted a car on Range Rover. Matt. I said, oh, Lillian, now. We don't have time here. I stood on the Range Rover. Guys, you saw my pictures. Very nice car. Nobody even knew she had that car. She told me I should post because it's me standing on it, not her. Why is it that this issue keeps going on and on? And the people now in Africa will be clapping. These people. And then they'll be comforting each other. The ones from Diaspora will be calling to say, hey, look at that one. You are just a caregiver. You just wipe bam. There's nothing you do. Okay, if these people leave UK or America and go to Zambia, what job are they going to do? Because even the ones who are in Zambia, they have no jobs. We've seen the young lady who just saved the life of Caleb. She was not working. At least now the government has offered her an appointment which will start. We don't know whether it's next month or the other month. People are complaining, even if they are working in government, there's no salaries. At least this person is trying to feed their families back home, taking people to school. You understand? before you destroy anybody, ask yourself this question. Who does this person feed? But they don't care because their mission is they have this ego, this pride, or they want to seize that person down. Remember last time, my people, there was somebody who was swearing, if not for me, you wouldn't be in this country. I said, no, it should never be like that. God will use us as destiny helpers to take people abroad. This is Phoebe commenting. Phoebe, Joyce, Amankwa, Linda, they came here. Have you ever seen me come and say, I brought them? Have you ever seen me come on Facebook? I can talk about them because God has blessed them. I made sure they progressed. Companies were approaching me. Please, as we don't have license to bring people here, if you have any workers who are available, can you give us? But you'll find somebody who will be talking what they don't even know. Phoebe, I can tell you, the care home she works, they took 6 people. Please, we need people. We're stranded. 2022 December, 6 people. Hey, the Zambians came. They are stranded here. They are stranded here. Pure lies. And why are they doing that? So that the person should be drained. And at the end of the day, my people, when these people die, they will be buried in Zambia. We are the same people who are going to donate money. The same diaspora people you are disgracing are the ones who donate money. We have seen people who have been in diaspora posing so. And the person dies. You will see at the donation. I say, donation. You cannot live your life like that. You don't know your tomorrow. At the end of the day, we are the ones who will be donating as a community. It's a must. We have to contribute about 20 pounds to send body to Zambia. But why should you be fighting one another like this? You can fight petty. You, hey, what? I look at you did, but not touching company. Documents. Families. I have never seen that among Nigerians. I've got a 50-year-old couple from Nigeria. When they call me, they will tell me every opportunity that the government has announced. They have subscribed to those opportunities. Mother, Sister Lily, have you heard the latest? The government is saying we can apply for this. Sister Lily, you can pass it around. Sister, they don't have time to call and say, ha, hey, ndipo ba Febi ba Samuel, peba nange na muyuke. Na balinda. Tiwa wana chape pa my Instagram. No, they don't have time. Even Phoebe, when I call her, the first thing I'll tell her is, Phoebe, progress. That's all I know. Because that's the way I've been raised among the West Africans. Sierra Leone, that's how they are as well. You are meeting with Sierra Leoneans. I used to go for parties for Sierra Leoneans, Liberians, Cameroonians. I can't even describe how these people, they do their Ubuntu. You find that when they say they are having a birthday party, the members of the family that will come, hey, the auntie, the sister, they put each other. The party alone, when they say the owners of the party should stand at the high table, like at the front, to wish congratulations, the whole stage will be filled with family, not wish school. Baby naming ceremony, many of them. When a child is born. These are the things I experienced. When my babies were being born, they were bringing money. I used to make 4,000 per event. Oh, our wife has had a baby. They'll bring money. Said buy nappy, they'll bring nappies, soap, what? You've never even brought a diaper. You are busy complaining. Hey, you're still there. The people who are buying diaper. I've never even dragged us on social media. You are dragging. Baby. It's draining. And believe you me, it's high time many of these Zambians in the diaspora started praying. Because believe you me, a time will come. you will not have the energy you have now to talk. For some of us who look after elderly people, we have seen their pictures, how they were very beautiful. They are flaunting. And today, they can't even remember. They can't even remember. We have seen people, 50. I've met the youngest person who had dementia, 50-something. He just woke up one day, an engineer. Couldn't remember where he's going. In a care home. It's all vanity. At the end of the day, what you need is Christ. You are all surviving by the grace of God. We have James Mwape, who was uniting the diaspora. People would even, hey, why is he doing this to my awards? When he's doing this to my awards, it's for what? Those same awards allowed a lot of people to enter America. See America. Go back home. Some found marriage. Some settled. Some. You understand? The man slept one day and he never woke up. This year, they are hosting a legacy event remembering him. He just slept and he never woke up. In the UK, we used to have Uncle Ronnie. Uncle Ronnie would take pictures. Ronnie Tembo. Baroni ma picture. He's not even charging. He just used to do it because he loves Zambia. He was a journalist in Zambia. He died. He died. We've had so many. Auntie Dorothy that used to host events here in the UK. She died. The last event where I was with her, she invited me because people used to invite me. I used to sing national anthem and blah, 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 blah. Before 2012 when I wanted to sing secular music, but I don't sing secular music. And this woman would cook on that very day of the Zambian events in UK. 3 functions on one day. What are you people competing about? Aren't we supposed to come together as Zambians? Nigerians will not have 3 functions, they will have 1. If Burna Boy is at this place, everybody will go to Burna Boy. They will not have Burna Boy here, Wizkid here, Don Jazzy here. No, they don't do that. But us, we'll divide our artists. This one is here, this one is there. And then now people say, okay, nka yako 10 minutes, waka mbone coffee. No kunke sa 15 minutes, waka mbone coffee. Then ke sa sharik show kupantu uku nima anti. Every day, giddy. Auntie Dorothy, may her soul rest in peace. Her husband too died. They used to cook food for us. We pay, support them. And her last event, that was when Dorica came. Dorica and these guys, I believe, yeah, the guys who are part of the political party, UPND, the Coca-Cola, Siwama, the 2 guys. Yeah, they came. We took pictures. And the woman died. So what are we fighting about? Seasons come and go. You are doing well today, tomorrow you are not doing well. You can just wake up and your whole body is not working, functioning. Who are you going to call upon when you are fighting each other? What you need now is women who are standing and praying together and calling the name of God. As we've left our countries, let's unite in prayer. It's never done. For how long? Whilst our friends from Zimbabwe are having functions of women's here and there, high tea with people like Olinda Chapel. Have you seen any Zambian host high tea in UK? Have you seen any Zambian host high tea in America? Show me. I've never seen it. Olinda Chapel is making high tea. They're meeting business connections. They're doing business. I've never seen Zambians meet together and do business networking. Why? Because if I tell my friend what I'm doing, they will destroy. That's the reason why everybody is quiet. There's a man and wife. They live down in Oxford. They are rich Zambians. Very rich. They don't even want anyone to know that they bring people. Because of what some people wanted to destroy their business. They would rather even bring people from other places. Philippines. Me, I even know a Zambian who brings people. A Zambian brings people from Romania. Isn't that shameful? That a Zambian cannot bring a fellow Zambian because they don't want the problems. This woman is sponsoring Romanians. Not one, not two, more than 40 Romanians have entered through that company, working in all her 7 branches. Whilst you're a Zambian, you're still on Facebook. And the woman just says that, if I should bring them. Oh my. She's giving them cars to drive. Romanians. Imagine your own Zambian is bringing Romania. If it's a Nigerian that has a company, don't you think a Nigerian will bring a fellow Nigerian? Because of what is happening in the history, people are even scared. Do you know that some of us can even help you to monetize, for you to have content on your page and you're monetizing? You know why we can't do it? We don't want tomorrow to be, expose. Hey, yeah, this woman, hey, imagine, I made $500. She said she will collect $20. Can you, that $20 will bring insult. Because Nigerians are in Nigeria, but they are monetized on Facebook. Haven't you asked yourself why Nigerians are busy creating comedy skits? Junior Pop was able to build his house through Facebook, not through Nollywood. Facebook. Each time he uploads a video, people watch. There is adverts running there. For you to build a house, how much is that? He just started Facebook, was it about 2012? No, the 20. Well, he created his page to around 2011, obviously. But when it comes to content, 2020, that's when most people started. And he was able to build a house in 4 years. Instead of you admiring Wachinondo, building houses, the same diaspora people who are, they should have been the ones helping you to create pages in order for you to be monetized. But they will not. They want you to be watching their show every time. Today is this one versus that one. Hey, TNT Gulema Bando. They even give it to my awards, Tomatalk time of 10 kwacha, 5 kwacha. Like, is that all they can offer you? So, can't you see that it's a spirit of poverty? That nobody wants you to be elevated and all they want is for you to be grabbing talk time on the Facebook. They don't even want you to see any other opportunities. The other day I shared, I said, instead of you people wasting your time, let me tell you about the sites where you can meet people and be busy. When I saw the messages were overwhelming, I said, okay, let me do TikTok videos. I did 4 TikTok videos. In fact, it was 1. I separated them into 4. People are getting links. They've started. They're busy. You too get busy. If you are single, they will never tell you there is this. They will never. Their own is they want to drag this one, mock this person to the world. Let people see that this person is rubbish. Drag another person. Let's see the. That's what they want to do. Drag A, drag B, drag C, drag D. Upon all the dragging, how much do they make? Nothing. That's why, till today, I will say it again. That's why I like Beatrice Mwansa. When she started her Facebook page about her fashion, with her English, she started about her fashion, the handbag to get, the shoe to get, this and that to get. She was at 100, she's now on 600,000 followers. And the people are following her at different countries. She's got her own topics, which she talks about adult topics. She's got her people that follow her. But for the fact that she's been consistent on what she's doing and making her money, she's keeping herself busy. Then all this yap. You can imagine people now thinking as if maybe diaspora. Diaspora is a very busy. UK, we are busy. For me to even spare my time is, let me just come on live and talk to my people. There is a lot to do. There is no maid in this country. You can't even afford it. So you have to clean your own house. You have to take your children to school. On top of that, you have to work. There is nothing like somebody who will work for you for free. oh, because we are friends. There's nothing like that. And that's why it's always important for us to be more exposed, because there's few people who've traveled. The few are the noisemakers on Facebook. And they make the diaspora look like it's just anything. It's very special to be abroad, because the system works. Children go to school free in the UK. Who wouldn't want that opportunity? But somebody will be trying to drag. Hey, look at that. Children. The children are talking about, their teacher is a Muzungu. They speak British accent. Have British passport. Look at yourself. Between now and 5 years, where will your children be? Or where will yourself be? But they are the ones in the diaspora who have engineered all these things, trying to make us who live abroad like we are nothing. We are just there. Who are you? There are people who've stayed in this country and they are homeless. There are people who've stayed in this country. They don't even know how a job looks like. But you know how some of us have survived? Prayer. Prayer is not a joke. Today you can be doing well. Things are okay. So as you're doing well, you're mocking this and I'm mocking that one. A time will come when the same people you're mocking, they'll be the ones that will be at your back and call. You need to call them for help. No man is an island. That's the way God has made it. We need each other. We need each other. Why is it that every time the issue must come from diaspora? You see, the donations distributed to people. They'll be clapping. We knew. Do you know the covenant that some of us we've made with God for us to even do the donations we do? And if we don't donate, do you know how we don't sleep? Because we thought God would be doing this. We'll just be thinking. My husband was in Andola the other year. We even told us, honey, I think, okay, apart to allow Tusha coffee, supporting people. He went in Dola, met this family as he was going. He called me, baby, ninchwa, to learn that we shouldn't do. There's this family case. And because both of us, we have that heart, we end up doing it. There are so many people we help, we don't even bring social media. The ones we just show are the ones that maybe because it was an IDAS page. So many. We don't even post them on social media. Okay, to Afrifai. God cannot pair me with a man that he knows that he will pair me with a man he knows that we work together. Imagine if this person even knew my house, knew what I do, knew what I eat. They would even be ashamed. We just say, ni boza, waja, ni boza, ni binzi. Look at her. It's so fake. Whatever is going on among the Zambians, the few Zambians in the diaspora, it's not physical but spiritual. Because the enemy knows that if there's unity, we'll work together so much to pull so many people. Just look at that lady who was in Pakistan. Just me stepping in to say, let's help. It was kerfuffle on social media. Diaspora people fighting me. Who told you to enter? It became now video after video. Hey, you're always poking your nose in people's things. I said, And they will talk. Nigerians don't do that. There's a lady that I watch from Italy. I've been watching this lady for many years. This lady, they call her Mama something. If I search for her, I know her. This lady should bring cases. My people, our person from Nigeria is our brother, is stranded. Please, let's see how we can help our brother. Donate money. know that our Zambians in the diaspora cannot even call for help because people will laugh at them? Yes! They will laugh at them. They will never even go for them to come and post me to announce me. No. They would rather go to foreign nationals to ask for help. They would rather go to Wazungus to ask for help. And thank God, in the Western world, churches, Salvation Army, they help. They will go to Salvation Army quietly and act as if everything is fine. Because if they just mention it to one sister from Zambia, the matter will reach as far as Kasumbalesa border. Everybody will know that Chite is suffering in UK. So that's why they go quietly, go and ask for help from these organizations. Thank God, these countries, there is confidentiality. So even as somebody is suffering, you will never know. Doctor records, confidential. If it was Africa by now, you would have known that this person went to ask for support. But thank God, here it's confidential, even in America. Those who want support, food, the government will help you if you're stranded. But somebody will make it as if maybe diaspora is just something. What? The auntie of mine, one of them that I was telling about. In fact, there's another one. When I went to the airport, the time I was receiving Joe, when I saw her Jaguar, hey! I said, Auntie, is this a car you drive? He said, Lily, I don't want social media. On her post, she just posts, Jesus is Lord. I'm here at church only on her page. The Jaguar just had like a vroom. Hey, God. In UK. He said, Lily, me, I will never ever post. I said, Auntie, can I take a picture? I said, but I shouldn't see my car on Facebook. I took pictures. My children like, this latest Jaguar Ngongongo in UK. You will not, even when you meet her, you will not even know that she's a millionaire. Lillian, I don't want people. Zambians talk too much. Don't want problems. She has people from different countries she's brought in. Even Zimbabwe. Different European countries. Yeah. Because she doesn't want people to destroy. You understand? Why would this person hide her success? Because somebody somewhere does not know what she's doing. And funny enough, somebody called me, yeah, but yeah, I knew that my setting through this company. The owner doesn't want people to know. Okay, now you want anybody. Business I said, to be honest, I don't know. I just met her at the airport. But I know she's doing very well, very well. And I'm so happy she made that decision. There's another Zambian as well. Zambians are doing well. When she calls me, this other Zambian, she'll tell me, Lillian, guess what? I say, what? God has done it. What God cannot do does not exist. I say, what's going on? I've been given another contract. I say, wow. But it's not for Facebook. On her Facebook page, she's just standing there. Nobody even knows she runs this company. Nobody even knows the name of her company, because the moment she posts her company on Facebook, there are people from Zambia, some, who will go and Google her company and start checking the last year, financial year, how much they made. Kind in UK is public document. How much did they make? But they bangai, okay, let's see how we can destroy. So they don't even, in fact, they pretend as if they work for those companies, but they own them. You understand? So, my dears, as you are in a foreign land, we need each other. And as God is elevating you in a foreign land, it doesn't mean that you will not need a person to help you tomorrow. Just know that we need each other. You know, for me to reach where I am now, I got advice from different people. And the people you arrive at, who, you know, how they advise you matters. The person I met first when I came to the UK who advised me what I need to do to settle and to acquire was a Ugandan. A Ugandan. He told me, Celia, come, I want to tell you something. I said, yeah. He said, he was my landlord. So he told me, you need 3 things in this country: national insurance number, your bank card, and a driving license. These 3 things will help you to at least survive. I rushed, got myself a provisional license. My landlord signed for me, a Ugandan. You need somebody to sign for you, a professional. He's an accountant. He signed for me. That's how I was able to get my license in UK. The person who was helping even to sign the British passports, even for my children, is a Muzungu. You understand? To show you that we are not that united. Because our fellows say, me, I should put my signature. And they say, why? I'm not going to sign for you. The Muzungu even signed for me, even died. The other one is a Catholic priest. That Catholic priest is like my daddy, Father Cooper. I love him so much. I go and see him. St. Cuthbert's Church. Go and see him. Say, Father Cooper, I've come to have tea. You know, I book an appointment, of course, and have a chat with Father Cooper. A Pentecostal pastor said no, but Father Cooper said yes. So I've maintained that good relationship with the Catholic Church in this country. So you find that when you are here, mingle with the Wazungu churches. They will help you. Feb, and then kuma church Wazungu. Methodist. You can go to your Pentecostal afternoon service, but in the morning, show yourself every time Catholic because when you are in trouble, they will help you. I know it's good to pay your tithe from Pentecostal black churches, but when you need help, they will neglect you. So go to Methodist, Catholic, these churches, Salvation Army, SDA. Our churches, the non-Pentecostal, yes, they will help you. When you go to these churches, somebody saying she'll join Church of Scotland, yes. The ones where Bazungu go. Because when you go there, they will give you information. They will tell you, the school that you can take your child is this school. They will tell you about the areas to live and everything. The blacks will tell you, you can't afford to live in that place. You are black. And you'll not be like, the only job you can do in the UK is care. And the Wazungos will tell you, I'm a manager in Barclays. You can apply. We're looking for people. So you see, you have to be. Our own people will now be telling you, no, it's possible. One time, when I was a student, my dad said, since me, I've gone back to Zambia, can you ask for any Zambian who can help you to produce bank statements for you when you renew your visa? Was a pachipana knew that I was trying to remove my visa. I just heard it from one girl. Said, that the man called her, and at that time, that season when I came, 2004, 5, 6, around 2006 when I met this community, was when many Zambians went home. But the Nigerians, Ghanaians, Zimbabweans stayed. Why? Because the Zambians were not sharing information. The ones here. They will not share information. Say, no, you can, you are single. Kabeko kuma checha basungu peko. Kabeko pa online usange kwe chupo. They'll just tell, so many of them went back to Zambia because nobody gave them that information. You understand? But me, I was blessed. At that time, I was with like Ghanaian community, Sierra Leone, and I have a very close friend from Ghana, Precious. So she would kind of like tell me, there's this opportunity, there's that opportunity. And the jobs that are available, they connect each other. These cleaning jobs for cleaning banks. But if somebody is going on holiday for 2 weeks, they call around their community. They call it a Juma. Juma, it's available for you. Who can work? Within 1 hour, they will find the person who will cover that 2 weeks. So even as you're on holiday, that job still remains for you. But us, we don't even give each other cleaning jobs. We don't even give each other any job. In the moment we talk about that there's a job here, we start fighting each other. Hey, it's a lie, it's a lie, it's a lie, it's a lie. And yet our friends, they are doing well. I have a friend of mine who makes more than £2,000 in this country a week with private clients. She said, in a little, I can never, ever share my source of client. I said, but me, I'm your friend. She said, you're my friend, I know. But from the past experience, Muzapi and Anani pokanchito tinafuno menyana. You understand? So people are fighting each other like that. But why should we be like that? Why shouldn't we help? Somebody said, that's why I stick to Seventh-day Adventists in USA. I'm telling you, sis, Zalomis. These ones, the local ones, the Pentecostal, that's why if you like, do hallelujah with Pastor Jerry online. Apostle Joshua Selman online. But on Sunday, make sure you go to these places because you never know your tomorrow. You understand? These are the ones who will be counting, were you a tither? Did you pay tithe? You know, there's so many things that go on in UK churches that I don't even want to talk about. You understand? So, my daughter, and as I said, my daughter goes to St. Cuthbert's Catholic School. Very welcoming teachers and parents. Where, in which place? Is it Scotland? Very welcoming. And our children have been going to Catholic schools. So I've seen the benefit of taking them to Catholic schools in the UK. And that's one of the things that you know. And even when we were looking for a place to stay, we had to move to an area where you ask even the Bazungos, they'll tell you, no, this area, no. This area, no. This area, yes. You can stay in this area. Oh, yeah, in Scotland, wow. Yeah, so me, I talked to Father Cooper from St. Cuthbert's, amazing. You understand? So now you can imagine, guys, what impression is being sent to those in Africa about the Zambian community. Because the men, all they fight about is football on Facebook. Like, it's normal. Our Zambian men, they are so, into football. That's what they fight about and talk about, which is normal. It's football. Football argument, not personal lives and things like that. And sometimes they'll call me like, you can't unite. Like, why can't you be united and work together as women? I will know. This one, I will finish you. And then the person you're planning to finish, you don't know God's plan for them. Then you see them at another place. How long will you be fighting these people? How long will you be fighting Little Mutambo? How long will you be fighting? Because at the end of the day, you don't know the grace that God has given them. You don't know why God has put them there. You don't even know that there are some people who are depending on Little Mutambo. You don't know that some people are depending on A, B, C. I know so many aunties, elderly Zambian women. They don't even want to be on Facebook. They are here in UK. They that people don't even know whether they are alive. It's only maybe we mention, like, oh, I was talking to auntie and the I'm like, oh, sorry, I wasn't supposed to mention that this person is around. But those are the women. They were like, I want Nine dead. They've worked quietly. They do my livings, look after the elderly people. They have their documents. They put their houses in. Now they've settled. They are doing fine, but they are just quiet. Lema says it's all over among Africans. I'm Liberian living in USA. We do even worse thing than you guys, you see. I wonder what Africans are ever going to do. Like, when Africans will ever be united. It's very shameful, One time, a Jamaican went to deport a lady from Ghana because they were working. Yeah, they were using, I don't know how I can say it, but the paper that they were using to work. I don't know, the friend reported her that day she's working using, I don't know, the arrangement that was there. I can't really say much on media. I can say it outside. And the Jamaican man, the question he asked is, why do you Africans hate each other? Because you're always snitching on each other. Always reporting on each other. Why? He was asking. The Jamaicans, you see a Jamaican, wagwan. You think the Jamaican is a citizen, but the Jamaican even doesn't have paper. When Lola says, Lily, recap, I missed your the earlier one. Yeah, so what I was just saying, I was just talking about, the social media fights of people in the diaspora arguing UK, America, triangle. I find that people are arguing, and I'm just like, you know, at the end of the day, we need each other. You know, the only thing we have is our national identity, and we need to work as a team. But then when we keep on these arguments, A, B, C, D, it's like we are separating ourselves, as making ourselves as individuals, and also forgetting that there is the love of God which needs to exist among us. And that's the reason why we are always in those issues, because others don't want others to succeed, and if others are succeeding, they are trying by all means to pull them down. And I was saying that what we need is to be more prayerful as a team. You know, the devil knows that if women are united, a lot of people will receive help. Just imagine if we had 50 Lilian Mutambos in the diaspora. I mean, we're talking about we'll pull more than 3,000 people. But because Lilian Mutambo has risen and is talking about this opportunity and that opportunity, there's over 20 people in the diaspora fighting Lilian to say it doesn't exist. Oh, don't listen to her. It's a lie. It's trafficking. And that's why I started sharing people like Winnie Laudia in Canada. Follow her page. There's Anna USA as well. Follow her page. They will tell you what opportunities are there. At least the best I can do is to share what opportunities are there. Esnat says, I've been following you since I was in Zambia. Since the time you came to Kaunda Square for campaign, I even had your chitenge. I learned a lot. But, oh, Esnat, she's now in the US, guys. You see, she's been following me since. Esnat, I need your number. Yes. You see, I now have a connection in Scotland. Well done. Congratulations for coming here. You're a nurse. You see. Just the little information I'll share. Some people will take it seriously and apply. She's in Scotland. I didn't even know that she was part of the people who come. I can see her looking fresh on your profile. So guys, at the end of the day, what we need is more prayer. And that's the path which I chose. And I even decided to form the group Warrior Women of Prayer. Because I saw that there was too much of women fighting. And women, we are a huge driving force to change a lot of things. And the more we pray, the more we listen to God's voice. And the more we call on God together, the more breakthroughs will come. Because I believe if I am blessed, Lema, you are next. Esnat, you are next. The blessing is around the corner. So why should we fight each other? Why should I be angry that Josephine is doing so well? Why should I be angry that Lema is doing well? I should rather say, God, that you have blessed Lema, I'm next in line. And we'll be praying together, standing in the gap for each other. But you know what? People will never ever look at it that way because they don't see with spiritual eyes. But when we see where the situations are going, spiritually, the devil is winning the battle. And what battle is it? To steal, to kill, to destroy. To steal the minds of people, to say, these people in the diaspora, they just fight. They take their mind off diaspora. To kill the dream. And to destroy, you just end up languishing wherever you are. Because somebody blocked you from seeing that there's an opportunity here. When I used to talk about UK jobs, there was an army rising. Army! And those 3 companies I helped, like I was just, scouting for people for them. I think Nancy can remember. It's not true. It's not possible. They were fighting left, right, and center. How come we don't see the people she brings? And then the classic one was, how come she claims she brings people, but she has failed to bring her husband? Boy, oh boy. And by then he was waiting for his visa. He had already applied. His application was just like pending because of the COVID delays and everything. And they were like, God, you now talk. It's not true. Look at her. She's failed to bring the husband. And then now the man is here. He just stays at home because they want me to come on Facebook and say, hey, Mr. Rupia is going to work now. Yeah. Facebook people is going to work now. So that when they see the uniform where he's working, they see his badge, they will now call and destroy. Lie, lie. Before 3rd August, I could have done that. After 3rd August, I learned. This is the only thing you will see, the war here. You will never see anything about my family. As to whether we have eaten or not, you will not see. As to how God is blessing us, you will never see on the social media. I'll just say thank you. The last time I did a testimony, I was saying, God, I thank you. I knelt down. Hey, it's not true. It's not. If you knew the testimony that I received that day, not one. The first day was like on a Wednesday, the good news. Thursday, my Canadian visa was approved. It was double. So I'll be going to Canada, guys. I'm going to meet with Nola as well. So we talk about the opportunities that are there for you guys. Where can I find the stuff you're putting on more to get some for my grandma? I just bought them mistakenly online. The links that you share are very helpful. For now, I won't say much, but watch out for my evidence with the prayer in the show. Virginia, please inbox me. Yes. So I've shared links on my TikTok account, guys. For those of you who are single, you can go and check. And the most popular video is the one I shared about Christian platforms. The video is 30,000 views. To me, it shows that many Christians are looking for Christians. So somebody the other time was commenting, hey, how can you be connecting? It's called hookup. I said, are you okay? Where do you think people meet in the diaspora? It's online. I mean, you want to meet a fellow Zambian, or you want a Zambian to connect you. So the Zambian should come and say on Facebook, if not for me, that marriage will not be there. Find for yourself so that you don't owe anybody any explanation. Or trying to be loyal to someone because they'll come on Facebook and embarrass you. When you're having a chilangamino, they'll be like, hey, ngateine, if it was not for me. Guys, life is spiritual. Wherever you are in your countries, always remember to pray, because the enemy is not happy when women are united. Women were the ones who give birth to destinies. We're the ones who are in charge of nations. And therefore, the enemy will use us to pull each other down. And as long as a woman is an instrument of pulling another one down, the person will fall down. That's how it is. So in the diaspora, we need each other. We miss hope. I can't believe I've lived in the UK 20 years. I can't believe. I even remember the first day I came. In fact, I was very angry coming here. I was very, very angry. I said, look at this. My mother is forcing me to come to UK. To do what? Can't you see I'm happy in Zambia? I was then at Zikas. And I was fighting my mother. So why are you forcing me to come to UK? You can't see that I'm happy. Then my uncle Bishop Sumumba sat me down and said, you know what, Lillian? You don't know tomorrow. Life changes. I said, but Bishop, I'm happy here. Just allow me to settle here and get married. I don't want to fly. Okay, send me to America. No, but UK. With my visa ready. I didn't want to stay here. To think of 20 years. And in these 20 years in UK, the Zambian community, not the ones, those 3 people that come on Facebook to talk rubbish, the Zambian community respects me. If you call anyone from the Zambian community and just say, they respect me, because I'm never going to them say I want money for Soto. I'm never going to. So they know that, that one, she's hardworking, you know. And I just call them to just ask, how are you? How's life? And I'm that type of a person who checks up on people. You understand? And for me, I know that a time will come when people will say, this woman. So all those times that she used to call us, when you have people there with you now, cherish them, my people. Life, we don't know tomorrow. You understand? Of course, I'm living till 94. But you don't know your tomorrow. You'll be in a place, strange place, and you say, I wish I cherished so and so and so. Find the few women you live with in the diaspora or in Zambia form groups, pray. Believe it or not, even if it's 30 minutes a day you are praying, even if it's 30 minutes at midnight, even if it's once a week, you are just praying. There is something about prayer. It changes everything. For you to live a careless life, you flaunt, and I'm doing this, I'm doing this, and you don't pray, it's very dangerous. When I say it's dangerous, very dangerous, because you become an easy target. You are weak, you don't pray. People set traps for you. And as you are trying to respond to this one, you don't have the energy to pray. You are responding to this one. By the time you finish responding to this one, you are going to this matter, that matter. You are drained. But if you are praying, you have this certain level of energy, supernatural energy, which gives you all the hope that things will change. Today's prayer with Pastor Jerry was very powerful. And one of the things is, anywhere that the enemies are planning for battles, like they are planning, they've said they will not give up. Hey, fire. Some people don't give up until somebody is 6 feet under. That's when they give up. The enemy will never be sorry for you. They will never say, oh, hey, Tope needs to feed the family. Let me leave Tope for today. No. This person must go down. And they will keep on, keep on. In the end, you see what has happened to our brother Junior Pop. You've seen what has happened to our other brother Mobad. People are wicked. I was watching a video of a young man. He's bought himself a car, a Mercedes-Benz. He called his friends, I bought myself a car. They said, oh, let's go to a restaurant to eat. So they went to eat. And he died with a chicken in the hands and a drink, with his Mercedes key here. People decided to wipe him out. So, the more you are careless about your lifestyle, you flaunt on media, and you're not praying, the more vulnerable you become. Because it's easy for the enemy to do anything to you through people. And people don't joke around. They can do anything to mess you up. If somebody can call a guy in America and say, I'm in UK, please help me to destroy this woman. Me, I'm blessed because I even get to know that my enemy is this one, this one, this one. This one is planning, this one is planning. Now what about you, who is so sweet? You're not even on media. You don't even make noise. You have very silent enemies who don't want to see you succeed. So the only way for you to conquer and overcome those battles and challenges is for you to close your mouth and to be in a place of prayer. Commanding your morning, praying for your children. This morning I was broken when I saw a child that went to school and the child choked. No more. The only child. We don't know. You know, when the enemy is attacking, they use situations whereby you can't point to say, how? You think, maybe it's the food at school, but they have planned. We've seen you, Edoche's son, he just collapsed at school. Maybe because he was running, maybe he had a panic attack. No. They use places so that you don't doubt that day. Life is spiritual. Regardless of how successful you are, you must have a spiritual covering over your head. Because when you don't have that spiritual covering on your head, they will mess you up. That's why after they failed to mess me, mess my business, mess what I'm doing, they now started 5 children, 5 different daddies, 5. What is that? Talk about how you are progressing in your life, not about me, who has never come to ask for support on Facebook to say my children are hungry. But they will come and talk about, because now they know that, this one we failed to put her down. Why? Because of prayer. And the enemy is planning to cover any good that we do as women. Same as me. Any good I've done, They want to cover. Baja. All the people she sends, they don't mind them. They just go and sleep with elderly. And yet people are coming to work. They are in hospitals, in care homes. They want to overcover the good. May you be surrounded by the right people. May you never give your enemies chance to put you down. May your enemies never rejoice over your downfall. May you identify who is your enemy. And may you identify the right people to stand with you in prayer. This is my last point. A few days back, my husband was in Zambia, you know. I told you guys after. He was in Zambia for a week. So I asked for, remember that flag that I posted? When I bought that flag, I didn't know that the flag has a powerful spiritual meaning. I'm also here to encourage you. In any country where you are, collect the flag for that country. Collect the flag for your country. I'll do a separate video on this one actually. Talk about it. Collect the flag for your country where you come from. And ask your country to release you to that country where you are. So that any blessings of that country where you are should be your blessings. If you look at the currencies that we use, the currency says that I promise to pay the bearer on demand. So how can you be in the Western world and you can't even afford to buy small things? They have spiritually tied you. So you have to make sure you declare on that money and the flag and say, this flag of this country, accept me in this land. So if you're in Zambia, Zimbabwe, you get the flags, the colors. Green is for prosperity, not natural resources. Green is for prosperity. If you're a farmer, it's for farming. Red, gold, black, it's got its own identification. Pray about it, you will see. God will reveal to you. So as you are praying with your flag, just know that that land will accept you. There's a prayer that we pray with Pastor Jerry most of the times, where he will say, place your hands on the ground and say, earth, you will not swallow me. The same way we say, earth, you will not swallow me, you can declare and say, this ground that I've stepped in, you will accept me and I will prosper in this land. I will possess this land, regardless of what anyone says. You know, prosperity, it differs. Some people can come to a country, stay 1 year, and they succeed. Some people can stay 20 years, 30 years. They've not even seen success. How do you determine that success? If you see the spirituality of the people, then you will understand. These things are spiritual. Somebody cannot make it their headache. Every day they wake up. Let's see how we'll pull Lida Mutambo. Let's see how we'll pull Ira. Let's see how we'll... it's spiritual. So you have to carry it by force. Not, me, I'm this. Me, I'm that. In 30 years' time, 20 years' time, will you have the same energy of me, I'm this? That energy of me, I'm this, responding to ABs, use it to pray. Claim your blessings. And when you claim those blessings, you don't even need to announce. They will see. Your skin will tell them that you are not hungry. They will know. Their clothes, they will see that, this one is doing well. You don't need to announce that you're doing well. People will know. The clothes, your perfume as you enter. That's if they have a chance to see you. So please, for those of you who are in Africa, don't be discouraged about diaspora. For those of you who are in diaspora, encourage those in Africa to come to diaspora because they are overpopulated there. We need people here. At least we should form communities. You know, when at least I make a birthday party, I have 100 people. In Zambia, I can have 100 people, but here, maybe I'll have 50 people, maybe even 20. So we want to be as many of us here. So guys, life is spiritual. No matter what, let's not look at any situations as a physical thing. I've seen people with PhD cleaning in this country. Even with the papers. Every time they're applying for a job, they tell them you're too qualified. When they apply, they say, oh, no, there's no vacancy. The moment they started praying, they got their job, they got their car, they got their house. People will say, oh, these days is prosperity goes. So where are you going to live better? You want to wait for you to move to Africa. Imagine me who's lived here 20 years now, and I've been depriving myself, staying in one small room. It's one small room. And they say, hey, one day I'll move to Zambia and live when I'm 60. So where you are, you must possess the land where you are. Forget about Africa for now. For those of you who are in diaspora, forget about Africa for now. Think of where you are. I know people pressure you. Hey, you're not even building. Forget about them. We've seen people build houses in 6 months. A time will come when you also build. Meanwhile, live good. Eat well. Even if you're in Zambia, you're in Africa, eat well, live good. Buy yourself Hungarian sausage. Buy yourself. Don't wait. One day. Like I said, I can't believe I've lived 20 years and it has gone like. And very soon 10 years again will pass. I'll be 30 years. And I'll be like, where did the time go? What have I achieved? So that's why you see that some people, because they have not achieved, they've looked at time and say, this one is achieving. Let's see how to put them down. So that's why you have to keep everything you're doing private. And I know God will bless you. Any child who is obedient to God, God will bless you. And remember, be a giver. Be a giver. Give the poor. Also, find a church that you can sow. Support a church. Support a ministry. Buy chairs. If Bobrisky is in prison, can buy chairs for prisoners. You cannot buy chair for church. Check on a church and say, let me donate 10 chairs. Send your people to go and donate the chairs for you if you are not available to go. 20 chairs, 30 chairs. There are so many people we've seen have been arrested as celebrities in Nigeria. I've never seen them donate chairs, but Bobrisky donated. So you too, you can buy chairs, donate in the church. Buy keyboard, donate in the church. I don't think if you buy keyboard for the church, they'll go and put it on market. They'll use it in the church. Be a sower in the church. If you have to send your tithe to your church where you go to in UK, no problem. America, wherever, no problem. But in Africa, don't forget, these are some of the churches that stood by you when you had no hope. The pastor was praying for you in tongues. Now you're abroad, you forget the pastor, you are now slaying. You're busy showing off how you're doing well. Remember your pastor back home. Remember the churches back home. Remember the communities back home. And you will thank me later. Because imagine, as you are having the communication, don't lose communication. As you're having the communication, you don't know the revelation that the pastor back home can have for you. They have more time than the ones in UK. Or your pastor in UK is on shift. Your pastor in America is going to look for money. What time will you have to be listening to revelation? But the one in Africa has time. The one that you know is a good one. Keep them close. And be telling them what you're going through. Slowly, slowly, things will unfold. Pastors, they are very confidential ones. A lot of them, actually. Never forget this. Because if you don't pray, imagine me now. At midnight, everyone you know, we are posting midnight prayer with Prophet Malachi. After I sleep on those prayers, there's alpha hour comes a bit later, so I watch it in the daytime. But at 6:20 latest, I should wake up. My brain tells me it's time to pray with Pastor Jerry on the altar fire. Your spirit must be awakened to pray. That's what wakes me up. Boom, boom, boom. First thing on the phone, it's 6. Wash your face, have a quick shower. We are fasting, so no breakfast tomorrow. We are fasting from Monday to Friday, so up to 1 o'clock your time. If you're following Nigerian time, if you're in Zambia, it's 2 p.m. But it's from midnight to 1 p.m. No eating. You can have water. So we are fasting. So I know that I'm in tune, and every time I'm feeding my spirit with the word of God to build me, the enemy will never be happy. He'll bring this one, that one, this one, that one. Like, okay, how are we going to handle this? The battle is for God, not for you and me. So my people, someone said, so shall my story be in Jesus' name. Yes, stop it. God will prosper you. And it's a great feeling to be prospered by God, because you sleep in peace. Never be impatient. Don't listen to people who tell you, let's go and collect juju here for us to be what? Those things are temporarily. You sleep like a baby. God has blessed you. You are even snoring. Someone said, did you leave your signature painting you used to use in the background? The other house, please put it back on the wall. It used to look nice. Yeah, no, this house is designed in a modern way. There's no chimney here. The chimney that we have is the TVs. They put TVs and, you know, yeah, it used to look nice, I know. So this is just a kitchen. But the board here. The person who designed this house is, he knows how to, he did a good job. So I have to try to stand here by the kitchen. The living room is there. That's why I used to sit the other time, but I was like, no, let me be standing. I prefer standing here in the kitchen, because the children are upstairs, like 3 floors up. I threw it away. I wanted to start like new beginning. So I threw everything, even clothes. I started afresh. We moved in this house with just our clothes on the body and the ones we went to shop at the shop. And now the house is full of things. I was like, get yourself. I'm like, okay, we are going to donate them to charity. They're always buying things. I've got some packed there, some packed there, up there. I brought 2 bags last time, so I'll bring again some more to donate. I gave them at the Warrior Women of Prayer Center. So when I'm coming again, I'll bring some more clothes. I'll keep on packing using my kilos because I have clothes in Zambia. So Willa says he's learned a lot. So my people, life is spiritual, and we are not connected by accident. We're connected by the grace of God. And I know that in anything that you are doing, God will prosper you. You just have to be patient. That's what kills most of us. Patience. Once you are patient, I'm telling you, if you see my video, the other one that I was saying I've been consistent, go and watch that video. In that video, I said, me, I'll buy a Range Rover in this country. I didn't even have a penny. And God made it a reality for me. I was saying, and I was just like, I rented a house, like, me, I'll buy this. I've told myself, that word, God, there is power in words. And I said that was in 2020. 4 years later, it was actually 2 years later, it was a reality. So there is power in your tongue. If you are telling yourself you want to see yourself in Canada, take the Canadian flag, my friend. Buy it. Order it. There's places in town in Africa that sell country flags. Buy the flag. Speak to it. Canada will enter you. You need to be radical. Possess what you want. America will enter you. You collect your passport. That's why I said, for those of you who watched my video on TikTok, I said, get your passports. Even if you're not traveling anywhere, collect your passport. Put it there and say, I must enter. Speak to it. Sometimes just travel to your airport with a suitcase. As I'm stepping here, one day I will travel here. Just go and thank God now they've opened it. You can just go and just stand there. I said, one day I will check in at Ethiopia. One day I will check in at Emirates. One day I will check at Qatar. One day I will check at Zambezi. You just go there and declare. Step on the airport ground. Take a picture. One day I'll take this picture. The universe will favor you. Everything that we possess in life starts with the tongue. That is why you see that when people want to bring you down, they use their tongue. So if somebody is using their tongue to say negative, you just keep quiet. You have to use your tongue back to sender. Anybody who says anything negative about me, I reject it. Any covering, any evil name, any evil garment that they want to give me, I reject. As they are sending, it's going back to sender. You have to be radical, my people. I'm telling you, you can have money in this world, but I'm telling you that prayer is what you need. Money is nothing if your life is prayerless. Because the enemy, even when you have money, he will strike. You have one health challenge. You now start using your money to treat yourself. Your money finishes. So before the enemy strikes, oh God, went off. So this one is gonna delete.